Hello there, Star Wars fans. I'm Mike, and today I have a quick video on the upcoming Star Wars Resistance Episode 19. I'll share with you the episode description and how I believe one of these last episodes will play out in Season 1 of Star Wars Resistance. That said, let's get right into Episode 19, Descent, which airs March 3rd. The description reads, "With secrets exposed, Yeager's crew must evade relentless troopers hunting them down and find a way to reach the Resistance." So an interesting first question here about this description is exactly what secrets are exposed. The fact that the Fireball has been flying missions against the First Order, most likely, I suppose. But the secret could be out that Kaz is actually a Resistance spy. It didn't really seem that way in the preview we got this week, which kind of ruined the whole idea of the suspense that we left off on in episode 18, where Kaz and Team Fireball are in a situation where they're surrounded by stormtroopers. And unfortunately, the preview actually showed us how they get out of that situation, which just seems totally lame, but at the same time, I understand they couldn't really show us any preview of that episode without ruining that suspense. Just based on the mid-season trailer, I'm assuming that Tam is going to be taken away as a spy. We've seen as much. And just looking ahead at the next episode description, it looks like Yeager might also be captured in this episode, as neither he nor Tam are mentioned in the episode description. Or maybe they just take a backseat in that episode, and the people who are mentioned. We've certainly seen lots of Star Wars Resistance episodes like that. But what about that title? This has me really curious too. Descent. Does that mean that they're actually sinking the Colossus like we've seen in the mid-season trailer during this episode? Well, no, I think that is actually going to be the finale. I think Descent means that they're going to escape the stormtroopers by descending deeper and deeper into the massive station that is the Colossus. Remember, Alex over at Star Wars Explained did a great video on this, outlining just how massive the Colossus is and how he thinks it might actually be a space station. This is why, of course, the First Order is so interested in the Colossus. I really think that's an awesome theory, and I'm absolutely looking forward to a straight answer by the end of the season. But moving on here, how do they evade the stormtroopers? Well, it might have something to do with Kel and Isla. It certainly seems like the two children of Tahar have been part of this story for some reason, which hasn't been exposed yet. And their part in this overall Season 1 Resistance story really hasn't come to a head yet. It really hasn't come to a conclusion. So I'm wondering if they have something to do with this descent into the Colossus and whether or not they help out Team Fireball. And as always, I'm hoping that they showcase their Force powers. And moving on here to my last question is simply, will they be able to contact the Resistance? And we know from the mid-season trailer that yes, Kaz does get in contact with Leia. It's just a question of which episode that's going to be. And personally, I think it's going to be in the last episode when they sink the Colossus. We can see in the mid-season trailer that Kaz has wet hair like he's just come out of the water, and I think that's a really fitting finale for the season. But hey, Star Wars fans, let me know what you think in the comments below. I should have more videos out this week. Sorry this has been a slow week for me. Remember, the 1-year anniversary to the ending of Star Wars Rebels is coming up on March 5th, so definitely look out for a video I'll be making for March 5th. And as always, thanks for watching Star Wars Speculation, and may the Force be with you.